Back in the old days, before I was a pastor full time, I think I've shared with you before, I used to be in the electrical trade. And at times, I used to actually have to climb on top of elevators as they were being built and ride to the top of the elevator shaft to install smoke detectors and stuff like that. At the time, I thought it was just the coolest thing in the world to go back behind the scenes and stuff like that. But as you're going up there to get to the top of the shaft, you realize that there are safety measures in place and this car cannot physically get to the roof. But every single time, and I mean every single time, we went to the top, I'd go fully confident, no, it's not going to touch me. It's a foot and a half above me. I would still duck. Every time. I'm just complete. I've got this trust. I know I can't even get up there physically. I cannot be hurt. But I don't know about you guys. I like my head. I don't want it squished, so I just duck. And I bring that up because I see something similar to that in my own spiritual life and in some of the spiritual lives of other people, where we know we have a confidence and trust in God and His Word and what He's done in our lives and what He's called us to do. But for whatever reason, sometimes fear, sometimes doubt, sometimes intimidation. I mean, even just doubting ourselves, we don't do the things we're supposed to do. We might see someone and the Lord would say, "Hey, share the gospel with that person." And we say, "Lord, I don't know what I should do," and we'll back off from that. But the Bible encourages us to walk with the greatest of confidence in all of those things and to never doubt ourselves. Let me share a couple verses with you. One of them comes from 2 Timothy 1:7, which says, "God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and of love and of self-control." So not of fear at all. We're not intimidated. We're full of the Spirit of God. We've got His power. We've got the love of God in that, and His enabling us through what we call self-control there to be faithful to Him. Other verses like 1 Peter or 2 Peter 1:3, they tell us that God has given us every single thing we need for life and godliness. You can say, "Lord, I want to do this. I'm not able to do that." That would be an incorrect statement because He just said, "I have given you all that you need pertaining to life and godliness." Everything we need to be and live the Christian life, God's given us. So, can I give you that as the encouragement this week that you might not let fear or doubt or anything else get in the way of walking with confidence and power and strength in the Lord and what we know He's called us to do? He's given us His love, He's given us His Spirit, He's empowered us to walk in these ways. So, church, greater is He who lives in you than you who are stuck in your head. Trust in the Lord today. Let me encourage you with that. Walk in great trust and confidence in the Lord this week.